Deborah, the woman who stood when every man was afraid in an era of rising and falling kingdoms. In a world where warriors bore swords, but terror held sway, there existed a woman in Israel who stood firm when men quaked. Her name was Deborah, a prophetess, a judge, a mother to Israel, and the woman God chose to save a nation caught in oppression. This is the tale of her journey. Israel under oppression. The land of Israel was shrouded in fear's heavy veil. For 2 decades, a tyrant known as Sisera dominated them, a man wielding 900 iron chariots. His troops ravaged villages. Merchants concealed their wares. Women barred themselves indoors. Men avoided the roads, for travel meant death. Terror ruled life. Israel called out to God, and God responded not with a warrior, not with a sword, but with a woman resting beneath a palm tree. In Ephraim's hills, a slender palm swayed gently. Her name was Deborah. Every dawn, a woman settled beneath it, and people sought her advice. She wasn't born to riches. She wasn't trained as a warrior. She hailed not from nobility. But she possessed what the nation had lost, a voice that could hear God's whispers. From morning till night, she resolved disputes, healed conflicts, restored harmony in homes, and judged with fairness. Yet, amid this guidance, she felt a profound calling. A divine whisper telling her Israel's agony was nearing its end, and she was destined for an unprecedented role. The call to Barak one evening, as the breeze rustled through the palm's leaves, Deborah became still. A divine message arrived. She summoned Barak, a renowned military commander. Upon arrival, he bowed low. Powerful men respected her insight. Deborah declared, "Barak, the Lord commands you. Go to Mount Tabor, gather 10,000 men. And God will grant you victory over Sisera." Barak gazed at her, filled with doubt and fear. He understood Sisera's forces. He recognized the chariots. He felt the dread. And he recognized Israel's men were unprepared. After a hesitant pause, Barak replied, "I will go. But only if you accompany me." This request emerged not from disrespect, but from profound fear and reliance. Deborah's gaze remained steady. She answered, "I shall accompany you. But remember, the glory will not be yours. God will hand Sisera over to a woman." Barak nodded. He didn't seek glory. He desperately yearned for courage. And Deborah was the courage Israel had left. The valley of impossible odds on Mount Tabor, Barak gathered 10,000 men. Yet, they were ordinary folk, farmers, shepherds, villagers. No gleaming swords. No shining armor. Just souls aching for liberation. When Sisera caught wind of the gathering, he scoffed. Then summoned his 900 iron chariots, the most dreaded war machines of that age. Dark clouds loomed. The valley trembled with the sound of churning metal. The men of Israel quaked with fear. And then, Deborah stepped forward. Deborah speaks power into fear. Deborah surveyed the valley. She witnessed Sisera's formidable army. The immense numbers. The chariots. The fear reflected in Israel's gazes. With her staff raised high, she proclaimed, "Today, the Lord fights alongside you. Rise, this is your day of triumph." Her words pierced through the fear like a flash of lightning. Something transformed. The men who just moments earlier wanted to flee, now marched forward like warriors. For courage is contagious, and Deborah ignited the spark. Barak raced down the mountain. The men followed. Yet God was not silent. God fights for Israel. Suddenly, ominous clouds gathered above the valley. The wind roared fiercely. Thunder rumbled throughout the sky. Then came the rain. A torrential, violent, unrelenting downpour. The valley transformed into muck. Sisera's once invincible chariots, sank into the earth like stranded beasts. Horses grew frantic. Soldiers scattered. Israel witnessed the impossible unfold. God fought on their behalf. What chariots couldn't achieve, what swords couldn't accomplish, what fear had barred for years, God achieved in a single tempest. Recognizing defeat, Sisera fled. He abandoned his chariot and ran for his life. The prophecy fulfilled. Sisera stumbled until his legs could carry him no longer. He stumbled into a tent belonging to Jael. Thinking she was a friend, he asked for water. Instead, she offered him milk. Fatigued, he succumbed to deep slumber. And in that quiet tent, Jael seized a tent peg and pierced it through his temple. Sisera fell by the hands of a woman, just as Deborah had foretold. When Barak returned in triumph, the people recognized Israel was liberated. God had heard their cries, and he chose women to lead the nation. Deborah sought no glory. She chased no title. She did not boast. With joy, she lifted her voice and sang, "When leaders arise, and the people choose to follow, praise the Lord." For 4 decades following her guidance, Israel enjoyed tranquility. No battles. No terror. No oppression. When God sought a leader, he didn't search for a man. He sought a brave heart, and found Deborah. There are moments in life when fear envelops us, when challenges seem insurmountable, and when everyone awaits a hero to emerge. Deborah's tale imparts this truth: sometimes, the hero God selects is the most unexpected. Sometimes, the mightiest warrior is a woman.